How's it going, everybody? Chris Cards back. 1984 Topps autograph update set report time number 20. 10 cards going into binder today, private signing, and a few through the mail autographs. Without further ado, let's just do it. We've got Ron Reed going in first with a 1980 World Series champion inscription. Ron Reed has 2 cards in this set as he was traded, and he is in a traded set. There you guys go. Ron Reed. Big one going in next, Kirk Gibson. Kirk Gibson here, $143. That includes the inscription as well as shipping, PSA, authentication as well. Put him up here next to Mike Scioscia. Ron Reed is $10 a card. Kirk was $143 a card. Got him in a private signing last year. And yes, this will, of course, greatly increase our set average, unfortunately, for this week, but it is what it is. All right, gang, Lonnie Smith going in next, as well as John Stuper. John Stuper inscribed 82 World Series championship on his card. Lonnie Smith, I got through past pros. Stuper was free. Lonnie Smith came out to $13 a card. I think I got 3 of his cards signed. He came out to $13 a card. His inscriptions were at least $10, which is too much for me. $5, I'll usually do it. $10. If it's almost as much as the cost of the autograph, I'm usually not going to do it. So let's go ahead and put him and John next to Sixto. Nice to get that card completed. Looks great. Andy Van Slyke. Andy Van Slyke, also through past pros, came out to about $28 a card, including the fees for past pros. I include all of that stuff. Not doing so would kind of be cheating, and I don't cheat here. I give you guys the ugly truth about how much this stuff costs. Andy Van Slyke. Jack O'Connor with his Major League Baseball debut inscription of April 19th, 1981. A nice, simple, through-the-mail autograph. Cost of a couple of stamps. There he goes. Dennis Leonard going in next with a KC Royals HOF 89 inscription on this. I think I got a few of his cards signed for my sets. And of course, I think he put that inscription on all of them, which is pretty cool. I only asked for, I think, 1. There you guys go. Dennis Leonard, another through-the-mail autograph. He was 5 cards for $10, so $2 a card for him. Put him next to Don Money. Danny Darwin's on here. I have that card signed. I'm not sure why it's not in there yet, but yeah. Danny Darwin signed. I got that card ready to go in. I just haven't put it in. I got about 40 cards left in the 84 Topps card set to put into the binders. So we're getting there. We're getting close on this. And of course, 89 Upper Deck, 87 Topps, and 74 Topps. I still have a lot of cards that need to go in the binders. All right, gang. Pete Filson here. Another inscription of a Major League Baseball debut, which when these guys aren't in All-Star games, Gold Gloves, World Series champions, I usually try to get their debut date on the card, especially if they are, of course, on the team on the card that they do have their debut on. So there you guys go. Got a bingo here with Bake and Dan Quisenberry. Very nice there. Clancy, you see me put him in not that long ago. I've got one more card out now. That'd be pretty cool. This page is filling up nicely. Towards the end of the set, we got Leon Roberts, $5 a card. I sent him $5 in his 84 Topps card, and there you guys go. Leon Roberts looks good. Super cool card, Jimmy Key, $5 a card, Major League Baseball debut. This is his rookie card in the traded set. Card number 62T. Put him next to Dave Kingman with a 3-time All-Star inscription. Very cool. Nice return from Jimmy Key. And final card going in, Ron Reed, as I mentioned earlier. 2 cards in this set, including Ron Reed, who was traded to the White Sox from the Phillies for a 41-year-old Jerry Koosman. Right here in the corner. Perfect. And there you guys go, my friends. 1984 Topps Progress Report. We went from $1,937 to $2,156. And of course, last video's average was $8.80. That went up into the $9 range. 25% complete now. There's the information. And thank you guys for joining me. I do this every single Friday. I cycle between 74 Topps, 84 Topps, 89 Upper Deck, and 87 Topps. Forgot that one. So 4 total sets, which is insane, yes. Some of you guys ask me all sorts of questions, and I try to answer them in the comments section. If you guys have any questions in regards to whatever I'm doing here, of course, I don't mind responding in the comments. I usually do so. One guy, I think the 89 Upper Deck, sorry, I don't have your name with me right now, can't remember it, but asked me why I try to personally get all these cards signed as opposed to perhaps buying them on eBay for a little bit cheaper than maybe just, going to on eBay and getting a Kirk Gibson, authenticated, signed 84 Topps card for $50 to $100, something like that. It's probably not as much as I paid for it to get it personally signed. I don't know. It's just one of those personal goals. Of course, when you collect these sets, you can come up with your own rules and collect any way you want. 89 Upper Deck, if you just want to collect guys at TTM and you get them all and you're done, you're done. I mean, don't need to be a completist, because that will just absolutely drive you crazy, because it's almost impossible. So you can set your own rules and collect any way you want. I really like sourcing. I know it's kind of a dumb word, but I like sourcing my own autographs and getting them personally. I did get a few off eBay recently, which I will be putting in the next few weeks. You'll see, but I got a few for $4 or $5 a card because I was missing the cards because I had sent them off through the mail and I didn't have them. I didn't want to rebuy them, and I didn't get them back TTM. And the guy had a private signing, and it was like $15 for the private signing, and I found them on eBay for like $4 or $5 a piece. I just bought them on eBay, so I'm becoming a little more flexible as far as, especially as I get towards the end and I'm kind of running out of cards to put in the binder. I'm getting more flexible, and if I get them through the mail, I mean, there's not a 100% guarantee they're authentic anyway, but I'm pretty sure they're authentic. I mean, if people aren't faking through the mail autographs, otherwise, why would they even sign? Just don't sign. If you're going to have your wife sign or your secretary sign, it doesn't make any sense to me. So just RTS and don't give us a fake signature. So I think all these cards I source myself are authentic, and I think that makes me feel a little better about my collection. Getting stuff off eBay and knowing how much stuff is faked on eBay and the questionable authenticity of a lot of those cards. Maybe some of the guys that sign a lot, not so much. But even those guys might be faked because, heck, these guys have all these comments from the 80s and 90s they just want to get rid of. And maybe some of them are probably pretty good at looking at a signature and maybe replicating it on their own cards. And instead of signing them off, sending them off to through the mail and spending a couple dollars on stamps, maybe it's just as easy for them to fake them. So, I'm not one of those guys that think everything's fake and everything's AI and everything's auto pen and everything's secretarial. But, I know there's lots of lazy people online and there's lots of dirtbags online that sell stuff. And I try to avoid them as much as possible. Even reputable guys like Baseball Card Exchange, who, of course, does wraps and does all these sealed cases and all that stuff, authenticates all the boxes and wax and all that stuff to make sure it hasn't been tampered with. But I did some quick, what is it called? Quick authentication. I think you pay $10 and you send the link to PSA or somebody and they let you know if it's real or not. And I even did a few of their cards and they came back not authentic. So yeah, maybe PSA is wrong, but I'm going to err on the side that they're right and they're not authentic, especially when the cards are $50, $60. So yeah, I mean, you just don't know. These people buy collections, and who do they buy collections from? I don't know. So yeah, I love to source my own cards just because there's less questions involved with my collection. Even when I go through these cards, I know Jackie Moore signed this card or that card. I know you guys aren't looking at what I'm saying right now, but I have more confidence in what I'm collecting, and that's pretty much why I source my own cards. Make a very long response to that question. So anyway, that is, my friends. Thanks a lot for watching 84 Topps. Hit that subscribe button. I do this every Friday, of course, through the mail Monday. On Mondays, every Monday, number 311. It seems like we just turned the calendar from 299 to 300. Now we're already at 311. So that's 2 months plus since we hit 300. So we're just moving right along with Through the Mail Monday, and you will see a brand new episode Monday. Stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. See ya.